How you doing, everyone? This is Tiny Tom speaking, and welcome to another video. This time is about Danganronpa 2x2. First thing first, I like to apologize about lack of content. I was actually pretty busy from work and probably my lifestyle because, just between work and my life, it's just, it's been hectic lately. But this time, I'm actually a little try to loosen up for a bit between my work-life balance, but that's not the whole point. This point is we talk about is Danganronpa 2.2. So I'm not going to react to it because I did react to it first with other streamers of Nintendo Direct. So I'm not going to do that, unfortunately. But what I'm going to talk about is what to think about this game, and is it really about Kodaka Make It? So I want to explain it for a bit, and let me give you a brief history about it. Me personally, I like a Danganronpa series because of my little brother. He introduced to me back in, I want to say 2013, 2014, and I was a big fan of visual novels, get into it. So okay, well, not big to it, but try to get into it. So, and he introduced me to Danganronpa. I was like, okay, let me give it a shot. And I saw 1, I was like, okay, this is pretty solid. 2, this is great. And then when I played V3 on the PS Vita at that time, I was like, oh, okay. Oh, the ending. Okay. I'm not gonna go into the ending, so bear with me, guys. No, I'm not going to talk about the ending, but I see what it is, what it's about. So okay, so this is Danganronpa in a nutshell. A killing game. High schools trap each other, forced to kill to escape. So I see the appealing of it, and I was like, okay, I love this series so much. Now we talk about Danganronpa 2.2. which is the sequel of the first game, and I don't know why. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I don't want to say it's a little bit spoilers, but I'll talk about a minor spoilers a little bit. So I'm gonna show you what's going on the website. So this is the website looks like, which is pretty nice. Thankfully, it's all platforms, even the OG Switch, so PS5, Xbox, and Steam. So, which I love streaming, by the way, 100%. So yeah. If you see the trailer of it, the 3D sprites got me in, and then all that stuff, whoa, okay. It's pretty nice. So let's just talk about what it's about. The latest installment in the high-speed detective action Danganronpa series revealed the truth by shooting down contradiction in class trial and uncover the culprit of the murder. A new killing game begins in a new setting with the same characters as Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. The original scenario from Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair with revamped visuals and presentation for modern content is also included. So I want to say, this is kind of like a remake, because if you play Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, it's still pretty solid. Don't get me wrong, it's a great game. They just re-enhance it, and they're probably instead of pixelated 2D, they revamp the sprites, which they able to move around, which is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. So, but yeah, that's pretty much you see the graphic side. So it's pretty nice. You can see the bow house and all that stuff. Looks very nice anyway. You see Nagato. Oh my god. I see someone, if you see Nico B, he mentioned about his shirt is different compared to the original, which is kind of funny. So, but I'm not going deep into it because it's just silly. But this literally the exact same pose he just did. Hey, are you okay? Shit. So, and then you see Gundam with this Usami Corral. It looks so beautiful anyway. You could argue, you could really see the difference. The original game and right here, it's such a big difference anyway. Okay, you can see those not Zozomi, fuck, My Hero. Wait, it's a My Hero. Oh my god, I'm such a fake fan. My Hero, I think that's her name. So leave it down in the comments her name. I forgot. There's a reason why. So you can see the class trial. This is pretty cool anyway. Enhance of it, I really into this shit. It's okay, so. And then, Hajime just say, hey, take this, whatever. So, all right, this is I want to see the most interesting one out of all the trailer. New scenario. A brand new scenario with different victims, culprits, and tricks. This new scenario contains just as much gameplay as the original. That is the biggest shocker ever. This new scenario contains just as much gameplay as the original. In case you didn't play Danganronpa series, I lied. 2 specifically, not 1 of V3. 2 is kind of long. I'm not gonna lie. Read if you read it for the first time, when you read the whole thing, 2 is kind of long. It's pretty long in my opinion. So imagine that, like more new scenario, like different victims, culprits, and tricks. Like I don't know what to expect from Kodaka himself, or with all this new scenario, which is mind blowing anyway. So, and here's the specs, which is you don't really see, not really specs, it's just basically like which platform is going to play and all that stuff. So we don't know the specs yet, but I think my computer can handle it. If not, hopefully you'll get a new computer. So it is what it is. But basically, almost every platform it meant to, except for the PS4, which is that console's dying. So, yeah. So here's the staff. This is kind of like, I want to say one of the most important thing I want to talk about is the staff, like what to expect. Okay, Planet Production, Spike Chunsook. Okay, that's fair. Look at the developer, Gem Drops Incorporated. I was like, who the hell is Gem Drops? So I basically researched about Gem Drops. They're like some indie games like Pico Park, whatever, and all that stuff. They also did some of like inside with like Square Enix. I forgot what it is, but like I tried to do research, but like they're like a mini thing ever, like mini developers, like tiny, like not well known developers that I know, because I've never heard of this till now. Because like now you're talking about Spike Chunsook, obviously they're like well known to, you know, visual novels and shit. So yeah, other than that, like I don't know what the hell Gem Drops is, so I have to look it up. Now, you said developers Gem Drops. Where's Kodaka at? Supervision. Kazutaka Kodaka himself, yes. He is not developing this game. He's actually a supervisor. So I assume, well, he has a lot of projects, obviously. So I assume this might be a good direction, because like we all know Kodaka's writing style from either the Danganronpa games, even 100 line, whatever, not rain code. I think it's rain code of the Switch. I forgot what it is called. So, but yeah, if you know Kodaka's writing style, I guess like letter to his developers of Gem Drops, like he's just looking out to see how this going. So this is a surprising one, because you know Kodaka has his busyness, because like if he's literally working 100 line DLC, oh boy, you definitely bet your ass on really stream that ass. So pause. So yeah, I wonder what Kodaka's gonna do with Gem Drops. So yeah, so original content and trick ideas, Takekuni Kitayama, and then Kodaka himself. Pretty cool. All right. So because you know he made the original of the series. All right. I'll do this one last. I'll tell you why. Sound, Masafumi Takada and Jun Fukada. Okay, because as you listen to this music, Takada, pretty good music. I like his stuff. And design, none other than Rui. We all know Rui, so we love his design, art style. So yeah. All right, scenario. Yoshiro Koizumi. Okay. You may be wondering, like, this is not Kodaka's writing, obviously, because he is supervising, which is fine. I like that, but he's not writing. Yoshiro Koizumi. Okay. This is a little minor spoilers, or some major spoilers for 100 line, because, like, he's, like, one of the projects he did for 100 line, so, one of the routes. And I'm gonna heads up, if you don't want to see the 100 line spoilers, just mute for a bit, or just hide it, or whatever, for, like, few minutes, and I'm gonna explain why. So I'm gonna look at Reddit. Here's a Reddit, a scenario writer. So if you look at more, let's see, Yoshiro Koizumi, conspiracy route, and there's another one. Where is it at? I'm trying to find. I don't remember. Yoshiro Koizumi, romance route. Oh my god. Okay. I made a video about. I made a video of the ranking the story routes, and I'm gonna be honest. This is my fuck this route. I ain't gonna lie. Spoiler alert, fuck this route so much. Romance route, I understand why people hated it. I understand why. It's not the greatest. It's not the best thing ever, but it's far from the worst. Trust me, it is a subjective thing to say. If it wasn't for, like, you know, just the girls, you know, of Tsubasa, not Moko herself, Kurata, and from Kiyoshika. It's cute. It's a very cute thing, especially with Tsubasa's route. Not Kurata is probably the worst in my opinion. So, I think it's fine, cheesy. And then Moko just came out like, "Hey, what's up now? I just mediator." Like, I see where they're going, but I don't know. But yeah, but conspiracy route. This is a shitty route. This is god awful route. I hated it. It must die. So, and you already know what happened. Like, you know, Nigo went different mode. Like someone else, I forgot. I got someone to comment on me like what it is. I know what it is. I just forgot about it. But like I see what it's trying to do. But like the thing is like the part of like we trying to go to Sector Last of Us Academy. That's cool because we better go there. Like because there's no really point to go there again other than it's just a decoy. So we want to go there back to go to artificial satellites. Like that's fine. But in the end, like if you go into like different pathways of this route, 9 times out of 10 you just get stabbed and just tased and just blah. That's it. So and it's just very unsatisfying. Like especially Sari and stuff. Like okay, dude, this is sucked. Okay, even though it's wasn't it Akira Ogodo or Ogido? I forgot. I'm sorry, I pronounced it wrong. So my point is he's involved in it, and I'm very skeptical. I'm very skeptical with this. So we'll go back right here. He's probably the main scenario of this game, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm very worried. If I don't like the conspiracy route and the romance route is okay, this is a concerning because Danganronpa 2 is like one of the fan favorites of the series because one is people say it's fine, it's whatever. Now people has a mixed love and hate of V3, especially with the ending. So I liked V3, so but I think it's one of my favorites. 2 is not my favorite, but it has like one of my favorite case in the series. In case you know, so but I hope Yoshiro Koizumi, you know, himself just fix it up. But that's probably the reason why Kodaka is like, you know, supervised, because in case like, you know, what the fans want. But at the same time, Kodaka is not perfect because he has other plans to do, like, you know, if the DLC of 100 Line is real or not, he had plans to do that. But yeah, but you know, just if he has time, just, you know, fix it up. This is what it's for. So as you can tell, it was released on 2026. We don't know when. It could be the fall, it could be the summer, it could be a winter, or very sooner than ever, which I hope it don't soon. Please just take your time. There's no need to rush because it's a remake of the OG, even though with this anyway. So, and yeah, I don't think how, like, you know, just I'm not gonna say I hate that guy. It's just I'm very skeptical. Like I see the potential because, like, you know, you see the artwork like here, right here, you know, the 3D sprites. If you see the trailer, you see more of that stuff, like Mekon and like go to Jabberwock Island and all that stuff. It's so beautiful. Like the artwork is style, which is good for a visual novel because you're gonna read a lot. You're gonna see a lot of characters, a lot about the stuff. So you're gonna see a lot of the art style of a visual novel game, which is good. So I'm just worried about the story because, you know, the 2 routes is like, one is like fine and one is dog shit. So like, okay, sure. But again, this is one thing I'm the most worried about is this, because, like, you know, if you play 100 Line, you know there's 100 endings. I'm not going into it because I had made a video about the rankings of story routes. Yeah. But this is shocking because who knows, like, different victims, different culprits. Like, we got like what, 15, 16? I don't remember how many. I think it's 15, I want to say. And then Danganronpa 2, like, different victims. Like, okay, so let's say what if fucking not Terra. What if Terra is the victim and in fact Byakuya just killed him right there? Okay, that's the funny thing. What if Mekon is the victim and then fucking I don't know, man, Mahiru, oh, I don't know, man, like, you know, Pekko's the victim, and, you know, and then Kuzuryo, which I hope Kuzuryo survives again, because, like, you know, he's one of the best characters in this game. If you know Kuzuryo's voice actor, it's the same thing as Kokichi, which top notch with him. Well done. I love Kuzuryo a lot. We all know, like, Hajime, you know, Johnny Young Bosch, you know, everyone loves Johnny Young Bosch because he's like everywhere and all that stuff. So, and, you know, just all that stuff we gotta go through. So let me see. All right, let's hit an announcement right here. Some news. Out in 2026. Okay. Published by Spike Chunsoft, Gem Drops. Okay, you already know that. Let's see. The latest installment of the high-speed detective action Danganronpa series. Reveal the truth by shooting down contradictions. Okay, we know that by the website. That's fine. The original scenario, the revamped visuals. We know that. You know this stuff. So yeah. Staff. This is what we hear right here. All this stuff. English, Japanese. Pretty cool. Okay, I don't know why I have this. So just look at like more stuff in it. So yeah. Oh, I don't want to do this, but yeah, I just want to look this head right here. I think I was looking at Reddit as well. He also does Danganronpa S, which is like a summer camp, and people has mixed reaction because it's just more content, which is not that. And the content's not bad. The more content is not always bad. It's just like the content itself is just so bad anyway. Like it's just like, what the hell is going on? It's like not even Danganronpa. It's like a slice, like weird slice of life RPG style. It's pretty bad. So like, I didn't know he made this. So I mean, let me see if. No, I'm not gonna look it up. So I'm just messing with you guys. But yeah, so yeah, I just want to mention this because, like, you know, like I said, spoilers for this. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I will stream this. I will be very, very happy to play this again because, like I said, I like the Danganronpa series a lot because, like, you know, whether it's a good thing or it's a bad thing, like, there are some characters you like, there's a character you hate, you know, it's Kodaka. There's Kodaka with all the stuff. Example 100 line, for example, there's a characters I like, there are characters like whatever, there because I fucking hate, so like, yes. So, but anyway, guys, I hope you guys like this video, and again, I apologize for lack of content. It's just, like I said, work-life balance is just like not the same as it used to be, so. But I try my best to do some more stuff, and then hopefully the Out of Context finale will come out soon. Again, I really, really apologize. It's supposed to come out last week, but then again, like I said, work-life balance isn't trying to get used to it again, so, but yeah, I'll see you guys next time, guys. Goodbye.